Hey, what's going on, everybody? Ryan here. I'm in Greenville, South Carolina. It's not Greensville, it's Greenville, South Carolina. I'm here with Tom. Tom is a fellow 47 XXYer. I met Tom at this past conference, my actually first conference I ever been to, ever met anybody with XXY or chromosomal variations. That was in Denver, 2017 in June. So Tom lives close by, and I just met up with two amazing moms that have kids with XXY as well, and so we decided to just get in the car because it's freezing cold outside and give you guys a little video. So Tom, when were you diagnosed?
1974, and
Okay.
then I was re-diagnosed in 1984.
Okay, and you found out at what age? And
24.
Okay, and so what, from 24, from being diagnosed, I do know that you graduated from college.
Right.
Okay.
When I was 24.
Okay, so and even though college took you one extra year, you still graduated from college, which is an amazing accomplishment.
Right.
And then, so what did you, once you found out, what were like some self-improvement stuff that you kind of geared your life towards or to help yourself with once you were diagnosed?
Well, I did this self-improvement workshops, a number of them over a 10-year period, just to empower myself and to love myself more, and they would give me certain ideas how to do that. And
like confidence boosters?
Right. In
Okay.
fact, we had to actually, there was 3 things that we had to actually do for one workshop, and that was we would pick them to make us more positive in our life, and to risk, as it was a risk-taking factor that would push us over the edge of being a better person.
Okay, and so when you got diagnosed in 1976, obviously, like
74.
or 74, okay, 1974, obviously there was no internet, there was like probably not that many people that were being diagnosed, and so what was the form of testosterone, or how, when did you start treating yourself?
Well, initially my doctor stuck me on testosterone, and I didn't like it, and then I went to another doctor, and he tried to stick me on a pill which was toxic to the liver. And so for the next 10 years, I held on to that pill saying, when am I going to take it? I never took them. So then when I was re-diagnosed in 84 by this Miami doctor, then I started doing the shots.
Okay, and how long did you do the shots before switching?
For 12 years.
Okay, and then you switched over to
The little patch.
Okay, and then we won't. The patch is a little different topic. It was
And not a useful patch.
it was not a useful patch, and it was a patch that you actually had to attach to your scrotum or your balls, and it had like some adhesive on it. And
it didn't work sometimes.
Yeah, and it
would
didn't
drop off.
Yeah, it didn't work. Kind of like the patch now that we have that we stick on our legs when you run or go in water, it falls off. You could only imagine, running in the park and sweating and having it fall off, or at school. And testosterone's come a long ways from that point.
And then I went in 2000. I went on the androgel,
Okay,
which
so
I'm still on now.
So you've been on the androgel for 18 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time. And then what do you do for work now?
I'm a massage therapist. I've been a licensed massage therapist both in Florida and South Carolina for the last 22 years.
And you've been living pretty much, well, I know that you're married now, but you dated someone for 16 years before you got married?
Right.
And then, but pretty much you've been living on your own pretty much your whole life.
Right.
So like, that goes to show you that, with all these doctors telling parents and little kids that, your son's going to have no chance at life, that, it's going to be really hard for them to operate in general society,
Right.
and all these negative things.
When I was working for my brother, 10 of those 12 years, I was living with him, and then I went out on my own, and it was pretty difficult. My mother had to support me, and but still, it was a learning situation how I had to do things on my own.
But you were learning about life on your own, and you had a job, and you were pushing yourself to being able to then live on your own completely. And now you've been doing massage for 22 years. So you've been on your own for probably well over 22 years.
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome. And so Tom and I were just hanging out in the car because it's so cold outside, and we figured we'd just film a short little episode for you, and we're hanging out. So thank you guys all for watching, and we'll talk to you soon, right?
Yep.